You expected much, but see, it turned out to be little. What you brought home, I blew away. Why, declares the Lord Almighty? Because of my house, which remains a ruin, while each of you is busy with your own house.
This was the verse that started everything. It just about froze me. No sooner did I read those words and I knew that it could double as the theme verse of my life over the last several years. We've all been there, some of us more than others. I think I might have been the leading expert in how to try to control the outcome of a situation. The people that Haggai was called to speak to were no different. Okay, other than the fact that I'm an average Joe and Haggai had to talk to two very important and powerful leaders of his day and bring the same message to the Lord brought to me in verse 9. Can you imagine having to do that? Stroll up to the most influential religious leader of the day and the governor and tell them that they were approaching their life, their vocation, their everything the wrong way? Tell them that they're being selfish, arrogant, and missing the boat altogether? That's where I found myself when I read this. On one hand, it wasn't great realizing that the roller coaster known as my life was my fault because of the choices I was making. But then I realized something. It didn't have to stay that way, and it doesn't for you either. Comeback bringing is about breaking free from everything that keeps holding you back. It's living a life that is intentional for the reasons it's supposed to be, rather than having the best of intentions and watching everything that comes to you be blown away. Here's the thing. There is nothing convenient about being part of an uncommon move of God. What I've learned from Haggai isn't that life is easy when you do it God's way, but you don't get a life that exceeds expectations playing on the field of easy. Haggai had to bring a hard message to the people God called him to, but ultimately, it was that message that freed hearts, restored hope, and led to people living lives that would allow them to reach those around them with this message. To come back bringing. Listen, being called out isn't easy. Neither is stepping out to admit when we're wrong. But the moment we are sold out to the vision God has for us versus settling for our version of it, that is a game changer. That moment is the moment you realize that even though there is nothing convenient about being part of an uncommon move of God in your life, you wouldn't have it any other way. And that is exactly why God told Haggai to go to the most important people in his life with this message. And that is why I am coming to the most important people in my life as well, so that you will go out and come back bringing.